Hi everyone, it's Trish with ByrdFeed. Today I'm working on putting together some really cute filler packs for the Operation Christmas Child Processing Center. So let me show you what I've been working on. Now, this is really the first year I've ever intentionally purchased product for the sole purpose of donating as filler for the OCC Processing Center. Usually I donate leftovers of what I didn't use that year and don't think I'll be using the next year, and it's typically winds up being several cartons full. But this year, since I'm actually packing my shoe boxes almost entirely from my current stash, I'm not needing to purchase much for my shoe boxes, so I'm spending some of that budget specifically for filler, and I'm taking advantage of some of the recent fantastic clearance and liquidation sales to do it. Now what I'm doing here is stenciling the last few muslin bags that I want to use for some of this filler. Stenciling is a really easy, inexpensive way to elevate your shoebox gifts. Okay, so to make these drawstring bags, the stenciled drawstring bags, I used some muslin bags that I bought a long time ago on Amazon. It was a bag of 50 with two different sizes of bags in it. One is 4 by 6 and the other 5 by 7, I believe. So I don't know if you can see the difference in size, but the 5 by 7 bags are what I'm using today. If they still carry these, if I can find them on Amazon, I'll leave the link below. They were inexpensive at that time, but it's years later and you know Amazon. And then I just used a regular craft paint, but since this is fabric, you should either use a fabric paint, a fabric craft paint, or if you're going to use regular like I did, you should get a bottle of the textile medium and you just add a few drops, and it makes it a little bit more pliable because paint dries hard and you don't want it to crack and peel off. And after it dries, I also take a hot iron to these. I cover it with an ironing cloth to make sure I don't damage my iron. And I go over it, I don't know, for about 5 minutes if I can stand to do it that long, to heat set it and just cure the paint. So I already had the bags, the paint, and the stencils with the exception of the dinosaurs. So I just picked these up. As you can see, they're used now, but I just got the dinosaur stencils from Hobby Lobby. So today I'm going to fill these bags with the cars that I got from Walmart on clearance for $2. It says $4 on the box, but they were actually $2. Okay, so I had 3 boxes of these, and I'm going to put 2 cars per bag. So that's 50 cents per bag because there were 4 cars per box. And that's what we're going to do. Now, if you didn't want to paint or go out and buy stuff to paint a 5 by 7 muslin bag, you can always use a clear plastic bag, which is what I originally bought these for. But then I remembered I had these muslin bags and I had stencils for pretty much all of what I wanted to pack. So I decided to go ahead and use the muslin bags. So let's put together 6 bags, 2 cars each bag. Next, I'm going to pack up these animals and dinosaurs that I got from Walmart recently for $1 each. They were on clearance. So let me find all my animals. I'm going to put a moose and a gorilla in a bag. 2 figures. So that one has a moose and an elephant. And then we'll put a gorilla and the alligator in the last bag. And I have a gorilla left, which I may use for filler or I may use in a shoebox. And then I've got all these dinosaurs. I really like that these dinosaurs are nice and colorful. So I'm going to put 2 dinosaurs each in a dinosaur bag. So I'll put a colorful one with like a gray one. Let's put him face down. And let's do one of these. Let's do this green one. He's smaller. Okay. So there we go. 2 dinosaurs in a bag. So I have 6 bags of dinos, 3 bags of wild animals, and 6 bags of cars. I thought they turned out really cute. For my next project, I have a lot of small but fun little items that I want to donate as filler, and I thought I would put them in these bags that I have repurposed. These actually, I think, contained stickers at one point in time, and they were good bags, so I kept them, and I have quite a few of them. And I also have a lot of these little bitty tie beanies. These were donated to me with several tubs of regular Beanie Babies from a neighbor who gifted them to me. And I haven't used the small ones. I was keeping them to stuff in nooks and crannies of boxes that could use something soft, but I really haven't used them or needed them for my boxes, and I thought they would be great as filler. The bags have the pull-off sticky on the bottom. So I'm going to fill these bags. Like, for instance, I have a couple of little play packs. I'm going to put that in there. We'll put in one of these little tie beanies. And I have these pop tubes that I bought online, and when they came, they were these little skinny ones because I didn't read the measurements very closely. And I had originally bought them for my shoe boxes, and they could still go in my shoe boxes, but I thought they'd be great for filler. So I'm going to stick 4 of those in there. And then I got these smiley face bendables at Party City during their going out of business sale. There's a dozen. I think I paid 80 cents for those. And they are cute and bendable. I mean, you can bend them in all sorts of different directions. I'm going to put one of those in there. Also from Party City, I got some googly eyes, a dozen googly eyes. So 90% off, these were 50 cents. And I thought I would, here, I've got one out here, put a googly eye in here. Also, a Matchbox car. Back when Walmart had, or they were clearing out some of their basic Matchbox cars in the shorter packaging, and these were $1. And I bought all that I could find, So I thought it would be fun to put a car in here as well. Oh, and one more thing. My grandson, for Valentine's Day, his Valentine's had one of these football stress balls in it. He gave me a few for my Operation Christmas Child shoe boxes. So I think I'm going to put one of these in here too. Let's put it down here. And I don't have my tape out, but I'll go ahead and tape across the bottom of these. They should stay. I mean, this is pretty sticky, but there is a filler pack that has a lot of fun items in it. So that's what I'm going to do here. With all these little items, I have some ribbon, a couple of those. I have a couple of sequined keychains with little hearts on them. So I think that's basically it, all the odds and ends. So I'm going to start putting some of these together. Okay, so I was able to make 16 packs. What I had to do, instead of putting 4 pop tubes in, I cut it back to 2 so that I could put 2 in every package. I also decided to put either a car or a stress ball because I didn't have enough to go around. And then I had to find a few other figures because I only had a dozen of these bendy guys. And I have 16 bags, so like this one's got a Goofy in it, and a couple of them have Mickey Mouse, that sort of thing. And then I decided to add a box of 4-count crayons to fill out the bag. So they're all different, and I didn't label them girl or boy. Most of them kind of look either girl or boy, and I added a pink Jesus Loves You sticker to the top of this one, and it has a box, the pink box of crayons, and it has ribbon in it. So more than likely they're going to give this to a girl, but if they need it for a boy box, they can put it in a boy box. So they're all different, but they all have crayons and a small tie beanie, and then they might have something different. That's a crab, if you can't tell what that is. But they all look similar. This one is really more for a girl. It's got a pink sequined heart keychain in it, and this one looks like it's more for a girl. It has ribbon in it and a pink or a purpley pink bunny. So that's what they look like, and I thought they turned out really cute, and they're still pliable and able to fit it in a box that just needs a little bit more color or fun. I tried to make them as colorful as I could, and I did add Jesus Loves You stickers to all of them at the top. So now I'm just going to add them all to my filler box, along with the drawstring bags filled with cars and dinosaurs. So they are all packed and ready to go. They're in a cardboard box marked filler on both sides and the top so that it's not mistaken as a shoebox. I'll either take them along with me when I volunteer in December at the Aurora Processing Center, or I'll drop them off along with my shoeboxes in November at one of my local drop-off locations at one of the churches here designated by Operation Christmas Child. I hope you enjoyed seeing some of the items I'm putting together for filler for the Operation Christmas Child Processing Center. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in my next video. Bye now.